Welcome back to Ed and Shaz Adventures. I'm just gonna go over with the vehicle what I've done about a year and a half ago with the upgrade of the battery and the MPP system and all that sort of stuff. I'll just show you a couple of tips what I've done. I'll start here at the front. Right, I've got the as you see here, the smart battery isolator. So let's go straight from the startup battery, right, and it goes back and charges the back battery in the back. Yep, I've got as you see what I've all put in here on the other videos what I've got. So my angle runs 24/7, right? We've got 12.8 volts coming in. The solar's running pretty well all right today because it's pretty bloody hot out here. So what I've done, I've got two Anderson plugs here, right? So what I've done for the Caravan, I've got one Anderson plug and two here, right? So one charges straight from the back, right, charges the batteries up in the Caravan. The other one I've got on here is for the fridge. So on the 12 pin what we've got here, right, we've got the wire which goes to the starter motor of the car, right, which ignite, more or less like ignites the fridge, and this powers it. So instead of putting the leads all the way to the front of the car, this is a cheaper way of really doing it yourself. So you've got really about a meter and a half cable. With the inverter that I've got 3000 watt inverters, just a bit overrated actually for putting 3000 watt in here for the what I use it for. As you see on some of the videos that I've got, I make the coffee here, right? Got no problem with making coffee or anything like that, unless you forget to put the coffee, or whatever you call it, in. Right, I'll give you a bit of a hint. Right, instead of these blocking up, I've just got these power points, right? So it won't get dirt in here, right? Just cover it up like that, stays nice and clean. Just a bit of a tip what I've got. The main thing that we have got with this system, these cigarette plugs. It's just because I've got the dog in the car here in the back all the time. Sometimes that will unplug. But yeah, when we stop and just plug it back in. Should have been actually little clips on them. I've had no problems with the battery system here, connecting it up. I've had people commenting on it, writing me back about batteries not enough and all this sort of stuff. I was thinking about putting a couple more batteries in, but it's not really necessary for what I use it for. I use it more or less like the vacuum cleaner, the ice machine and a coffee machine. No problems with it whatsoever. I don't even run for 10 minutes if you look at it that way. The ice machine, yeah, make ice in 7 minutes all the time, so run it 15-20 minutes, that's enough. Got enough power going in, battery's full most of the time. Even on days it's been overcast or anything like that, fridges never run out or shut down or anything like that or ran out of power. That's just one of the tips that I'll give you guys. Gee, how good's this? Straight from the inverter, straight on the vacuum cleaner. You beauty. And we vacuumed it. How good's that? Turn it off. Now I've got another one. Really, you want to always keep your car clean, because it's, yeah, they're not cheap. You want to look after them. Other people will put a dent in for you at a car park or something like that, because you know you got them out there that don't like looking after their own cars, so they decide to smash up other people's cars with the doors. Now, under the body part, I've looked this up, and I've used a couple of what is it, salties, salt shift. So what I've got here, which by BCF, right, it's salt shift off-road wash, and it worked quite well actually, to my surprise, just especially for under your car and all that sort of stuff. You go a lot on the beach and you collect a lot of salt as you're going along, right? I'll just give you a look at this. I've done this 4 or 5 weeks ago maybe, and yeah, cleans it up pretty well. And I haven't even had to put a sponge on it or anything like that, and you can just blow this out in your chassis a whole lot, and it removes all the dirt, and it stops it from more or less from rusting. Cleans it up pretty well, moves mud no problems, and it's not hard work really. There is other brands on the market there which we can't get unless you go online to get them, because they don't sell them in the shops around here. That's just a hint, right? Another tip what I've got, like, you got a spray little bottle with it, which costs you about 20 bucks. They only last the patch for about half a metre to a metre square, then your bottle's empty. So we all got lawns, and we all go to Bunnings to buy fertiliser and stuff like that. So I got the old lawn food one here. It's empty, it's got a little bit in it. I just fill it up with that, the foamy stuff, and spray it with this, and I find it foams it a lot better on your car. Wait 5-10 minutes and you spray it off. You don't really have to do much work with it. Don't have to put a brush on it, which scratches your vehicle anyway, right? Now, with this system I've seen on YouTube, a lot of people are looking at the system here that I've put in. It's easy done. Anyone can really do it. It was cheap. It's a lot of like, you got your King's products and you got your XTM products, the MPVT. Nothing's really failed. It's been good. It's been good for what we've used it for. We've travelled around a lot and nothing's been shaken to bits. Nothing's actually stopped it from working, right? Just want to tell you guys, thanks for subscribing. A lot of you guys are starting to do that, which is helping us out. Makes me think a bit of the future, what we're going to do with YouTube, and where we're going and where we're heading. If you like this video, subscribe, and yeah. Right, we'll just go over the two-way radio. Omicron two-way radio, which I installed. It is really a must-have on the road. It actually is pretty good to have one on the road, and a lot more you guys should put one in, even if it's a held-hand one. Passing trucks, but you don't really want to be in a hurry on the road or things like that. But you could talk to truckies or other people. Get a bit bored, listen to the music, just talk to someone in front of you or behind you somewhere. It's pretty handy for roadworks, when you know there's roadworks coming up and there's roads on the side. You can go to the bypasses and divert yourself off, and yeah, don't have to stand in line waiting half the bloody time, and especially when you're out bush where it's hot and warm and you got to stand there for half an hour sometimes. I've got quite a lot that to do roadworks, and yeah, I stand on the road and it's not pleasant. So we more or less connect the same thing up to the battery. I've gone through the firewall in the vehicle, gone down. I've showed you on how I cleaned it out, and that's it there, and the handheld piece is there. Quite handy to have, which I say, if you need one, it's a must. On stations, you go to stations, stations got their own channels most of the time. Like we went to Gavion station, they got a different station down Malabine station, and yeah, if you get stuck on their property or anything like that, just call them up. They will come and give you a hand or assist in any way they can. So it comes in handy. We all need them, which I say, and yeah. Right, as you see, I've taken the side panels out already, because under there is the tunnel, the firewall tunnel, so get my cables through. Pull this out. Look, might have to get the vacuum cleaner actually, do that first and clean it. Look at all the beach sand. Tell I've been in the beach. Rightio, so I'm just going to pull that through, pull the wires through, and I'm going to put the wires straight onto the battery. That my hand piece will turn it on and off, and I've got the, you can see it there, that's straight through there, easy as. Right, you guys, the Atlantic Caravan, the review that we've done a year ago, I've do a review now on it and show you what's gone wrong. Bugger all, not much. It's done 7,000 Ks, and yep, what should I say, we've been over corrugated roads a whole lot, gets dirty as anything. We've used the outdoor shower, we've done what you have to do with a caravan. It's been amazing. Atlantic Caravans, based in Melbourne, and yeah, I've got nothing to say about this thing. It's been excellent. It's not leaking or anything like that. It's a beautiful caravan. Up, we've got 140 amp hours of lithium in there now. Yes, lithium's pretty good. It charges more, charges quicker. Yeah, it's just the way to go. And for Kings to bring out batteries, they're pretty cheap. They're not costing you a fortune. Now, it's one other thing too, what I wanted to say is we do go out back a lot. So a lot of you guys, outback, beaches, anything like that. One thing we get travellers with us. They crawl in our vehicle, they crawl in our van, and some places that you go, you got ants galore and stuff like that. Now if you see these little trays on here, on your leg, you fill them up with a bit of ant stuff so they can't crawl up into your caravan. Just fill them up there. What else can I say? And after each trip, just put a bomb in your caravan if you're not going to use it for a while. Bomb her out, clears out everything that you don't really need in it, like animals, bugs, ants, creepy crawlies. Yesterday, as you see, I've got a bit of cobweb there, so I started poking my finger in the cobweb, and there's humongous spider come out there. Went, ooh, have to get rid of that one. So you know, you come back to your house, to your backyard, and you take all these nasties and creepies. A couple of times I've had a snake out here, and you go, where'd that come from? You never know, you might have brought it in with the caravan. It might have been sitting underneath your caravan and travelling along. So do be careful when you do crawl under caravans. Could be a nasty sitting there, just waiting. Cool area really, isn't it? And always got water, because you're always splashing around with water around the caravan. Outdoor shower, anything like that. Yeah, they're always after water. So be aware. They can be nasty if you get bitten. As you say on the last video, the one yearly review that we done on the van, the awning and all that sort of stuff, all got fixed, no problems. The only thing that we did have for our first service, where we came and done the first service, we done 2 shockies. They just decided to melt down and not work at all anymore. Lucky we brought it in for the first 3000k service, and that's more or less what has gone wrong with it. For a caravan, and for what we paid and what we see out there with other people spending money, you do your own upgrades. Everyone toddles along with their own caravan, add stuff to it. There's like here, we've got the lithium 120 amp hour lithium batteries. We've got 2 of them in there. They're from King's, right? So we got King's 120 amp hour lithium battery. Unbelievable. We haven't run out. I've put a bit of a support foam there for when we do close the hatch, and a bit of a, you know, this is a cable protector. I don't know where that one's rolled to. Yeah, stops it from rubbing, stops this from moving. Yeah, it's, well, go and have a look inside. It's been a fantastic caravan, and for the money that we paid is unbelievable. Do give it to these guys that did make this van. Oh yeah, we had the toilet cassette, that was right. That was cracked, that got replaced, no questions asked. Took us a while though to get finally the correct email coming back to us, because it seemed to be playing ping pong with the emails. Fridge, anything out here, microwave, anything hot, stove, anything like that, we've had no problem. Anything that I see now is we've got a bit of a, I don't know if you can see that, something's hit that, that put a bit of a crack in it. So yeah, it's not made of plastic, I can tell you that right now. All the nuts and bolts, which you say you do get them loose, rattling on the roads and all this sort of stuff, no problems at all with that. It's been a nice caravan, which you say we've done 7,000 k's in it. Things that we did put in was Sirocco fan, and Sirocco fan on that side. And if you go and have a look down here, 1,500 watt inverter from King's. All I've really done is put it to the outside, put an isolation switch on it, right, put a power point to power point there. You've got power point out here. I'm still going to put one on the other side. Here's the on off switch for the inverter, right? Runs the coffee machine, runs anything that we really want and what we use in the caravan. Caravan's been brilliant, which I say again, nothing really has buggered up. That has cost us a fortune. We've been pretty lucky, touch wood. Yeah, I just can't think of anything. It's been an amazing caravan. They're based in Melbourne. Check them out. That's probably why it's been taking so long to do another review on caravan like this. I can't even think of anything. Oh, by the way, we've fallen into that trick too. You know, when you forget to put your water pump off. We're driving along and lost one completely fresh water tank. Kept running the sink and flooded it a bit. Well, don't fall into that trick, but that's what I thought wouldn't happen to me or us, and it did, eh? It did. pretty easy wiring this up. Actually, this one here, as you see that, I've got the wires on here, went through the back, I've just gone through here, through the back. There's a grid on the outside where you can go through. And if you look at this one just done like that, gone straight onto the radio. Yeah, all right. If you like this video and want to see more of us, just please like and subscribe. There's more to come. It's just coming towards Christmas and everything is getting a bit busy. We're all still got to work, some of us. Just can't pack up and leave. All right, thank you. Well, you guys, it's been pretty good on YouTube. We've reached our 100 subscribers, and thank you guys out there that have subscribed. We'll be bringing out a lot of videos to you guys, and hope you're going to enjoy them, especially farm stays. We're going to do a lot of farm stays. Seems like most of you people out there like the farm stays instead of the beach ones, where I don't catch any fish. But we'll mingle in a bit. We'll do what we can. Thanks for watching again, and don't forget, like and subscribe. Thank you.
They say time's got a good way of going right through the motions. I'm happier than